Good afternoon, my dear students, and welcome to Unit 2, the water cycle. Let's start with the new vocabulary. Evaporation. To change from liquid into gas when then totally disappear. The verb is evaporate. Condense. To change gas into liquid, especially by cooling. The noun is condensation. Evaporate opposite condense. Droplet. A small drop of liquid. Wispy. Being in the form of a small thin lines. Struck. To hit or attack someone or something powerfully or strongly. Tropical. Very hot weather with heavy rain. Peak. The pointed top of a mountain. Inspection. Looking at something carefully for a certain purpose. Scrub. To rub something hard in order to clean it, especially when using a brush, soap, and water. Rinse. To use water to clean something. Paddle. To walk through shallow water, often at the edge of the sea. Wheelies. Boots made of rubber, which you wear in the rain. Puddle. A small pool of liquid on the ground, especially from rain. Treat. Something that gives pleasure, especially when unexpected. Squirt. To push a liquid to flow out through a narrow opening quickly. Sleet. Rain and snow falling together. Splash. To move on water so that drops of it go in all directions. Let's answer this exercise together. Choose the correct answer from between the brackets. Question 1. The ball of water, condensed, evaporated, struck in the sun. Who can answer this question? Yeah? Okay. Yes, that is true. Evaporated. The water evaporated in the sun. Question 2. The fire very quickly because of the strong wind. That's right, spread. The fire spread very quickly because of the strong wind. 3. Everest is one of the most difficult steam peaks to climb. Yes, peaks is the right answer. 4. He took about 5 photos of these clouds. That is right, wispy. He took about 5 photos of these wispy clouds. Question 5. Mom was angry yesterday when she saw some little types droplets reinforced of paint on the kitchen floor. The right answer is droplets. Let's move to the second part, the grammar. Our grammar today is the present perfect tense. How can we form the present perfect tense? What is the usage of the present perfect tense? How can we put it in the negative? And how can we form a question? This is what we're gonna study today. First, how can we form the present perfect tense? We form the present perfect tense by adding have or has after the subject, then the past participle of the verb. The past participle for regular verbs is the same as the past simple, but the past simple for regular verbs is often different. Example, she has written a letter. Written is the past participle of the verb write. The negative. She hasn't written the letter yet. Yes, that we added not after has to form the negative. Question. How can we form question? With short answers, yes or no, we form the question by adding has or have at the beginning, then the subject plus the past participle of the verb, and at the end we add the question mark. Has she written the letter yet? Yes, she has. Or no, she hasn't. WH questions. We form questions, WH questions or question words by starting with the question word what, where, when, how long, how often, and so on. Then we add have or has plus the subject, then the past participle of the verb, then the question mark. What has she done? Where have you been? How long have you stayed? All these are questions, WH questions. The usage. What is the usage of the present perfect tense? We use the present perfect tense to join the past to the present. We use it for an action that started in the past and is still continuing in the present. He has cleaned his shoes. His shoes are clean now. Time expressions used with the present perfect symbol are since, for, how long, ever, never, yet, already, just, so far, recently. Let's answer this exercise together. Rewrite the following sentence using the words in brackets. Question 1. Mike is looking for his key. He can't find it. In this sentence, he is asking you to use lost, and this is the past participle of the verb. Yes, the sentence in the present continuous, and he's asking you to change it to the past, to the present perfect. We will start with the subject, Mike. Then we will add has or have. That is right, has, because it is singular. Mike has lost his key. That is true. Question 2. We met Jack 10 years ago and we still know each other. Use for. For is one of the time expressions for the present perfect. So we are going to change from the past simple to the present perfect. We have known Jack for years or for 10 years. We have known Jack for 10 years. That is right. Question 3. The children's room is tidy now. The children have already tidied the room. We can answer it by using the passive voice. Who can answer it? Yeah, the children's room has been already tidied. That is right. It is a long time since Mary visited Helen. Use for. Mary has not visited Helen for a long time. Question 6. Tim typed the letter 2 hours ago. This is the past simple, and he's asking you to use already, and already is one of the time expressions or the keywords of the present perfect. Tim has already typed the letter. I haven't seen snow before. Use never. I have never seen snow before. I have never seen snow. Answer the following. The last time Sharon went to a party was 2 months ago. Use has not. Yes, he is asking you to use has not, the negative form of the present perfect. We will start with the subject. Where is the subject? The subject is, Sharon. Sharon has not or hasn't gone to a party. Did you come by bus yesterday? Use ever. We use ever yes in the question. So we are going to form a question using ever. Have you ever come by bus? George hasn't been very well for a long time. Use last night. In this sentence, notice this sentence in the present perfect, and he's asking you to use last night, and the last night is one of the key words or the time expressions of the past simple. So we are going to change from the present perfect to the past simple tense. Who can answer this question? Okay, yes. George, yes, didn't feel well last night. That is right, great job. They have just gone shopping. Use now. They have just gone shopping. This is a present perfect tense, and he's asking you to use now, and now is one of the key words or the time expression of the present continuous tense. Who can answer this question? Yeah, okay. They are going shopping now. That is true. Thank you so much. This is the end of Unit 2. Thanks for your attention and have a nice day. Goodbye.